Kinship melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson transaction.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA2K22. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer.
The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to.
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. And you know, Brett, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And forward they have Middleton and Giannis. Damian Lillard out there with Allen. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Back to Hero. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Portis. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And you know, for the Bucks, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
It's stolen by Allen. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Well, that's an exclamation point right there. Lillard is a natural-born finisher.
Hero finds Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. He takes it in, and that one good. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lillard from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Middleton against Butler. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And the basket by Lillard.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Lowry against Lillard. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Fires for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Got a piece of it. Launches a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And I still can't get over how strange it is seeing Damian Lillard in a jersey other than the Blazers. One of the biggest trades of the past few years. This team felt that Lillard was the missing piece to get them over the top.
Love checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Lillard against Lowry. Butler feeling out of it. Lowry against Lillard. Looking to end the run. And it's sent back by Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Butler following the bucket by the Bucks. One-on-one fast break. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Lopez finds Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 23.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Shot from the low block. Good. He hits the jump shot. Lowry's got 6 points.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Bucks leading by 13. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Hero passes to Adebayo. Six on the shot clock. There's the pass to Lowry. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. Pass to Adebayo. The 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach is pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Connaughton and Middleton are your wingmen. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Brent, clearly a lot of games left on the schedule, but when do players start taking notice of the standings?
Yeah, I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then that second half of run, where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the... Finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And the Heat call time here.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for Pat Connaughton. Now Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Can they get it? It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And so Miami again turning it over. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lillard and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Lillard's got 48. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Now Hero nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Carter against Lowry. Tipped. He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. 11 steals, remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Love kicks to Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And that one is good. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Here's Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Martin, the pass to Hero. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good. Hero's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better.
And another steal for him.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken. And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept this offense under his thumb.
You look at all the steals, let's just say you don't see this every night.
Steal after steal after steal. This is amazing. He's got to be a thorn in the side right now for the opposing coach.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kevin Love. He gets that one.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Lillard from outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
.44 seconds left in the first half. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Martin, and the layup's good off the glass. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Puts one up from 19. Connects again.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a...
Thanks very much, Mike Stout.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th Greg in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Outside Butler. Lowry against Lillard. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 12 points in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Three-pointer, Lillard connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
Man, this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
Wide open look, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Adebayo finds Lowry. Now Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Pass to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Takes it from 10, and he nails the jumper. Lowry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Lillard from outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's Adebayo. Outside Lowry. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Heat have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The pass to Hero. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Dedmon with it. From deep. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Matthews out there with Damian Lillard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Poked loose. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. There's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Vincent, the pass to Robinson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Lillard. And another one falls. Amazing.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone. Let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
Yeah, all night long he's just been on it. He's feeling it, and Lillard will start to call his own number in some of these sets.
Yep, it counts.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And a moment here to catch his breath from this scoring rampage.
Yeah, giving his team life, and these fans enjoying the show despite themselves.
Put a hand up, put 2 hands up, an arm, a leg. It's not bothering him right now. All of these shots are just working. He's a force on offense.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. Drills it from outside.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lillard with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Here's Nora, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Nora's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Vincent, covered by Lillard. Vincent the pass to Martin. Up top, Oladipo. Passes it to Vincent. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. Yep, that one goes. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And the basket by Lillard. Here's Vincent. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Lillard. Three-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Robinson against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vincent. The shot's good.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Lillard, right side. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And to the point now where Lillard is just as good at creating his own shot or spotting up off the ball. Keeps defenses guessing.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. To the wing on the left. Here's Vincent. Antetokounmpo defending. Good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Lillard.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Outside, Martin. Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Lillard with the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before.
Thanks very much, Damian. It was a big night for everyone from long range. How did you get those shots?
I mean, I thought we just executed well. You know, yesterday we went over a lot of offense, 5-on-0. The second group, we walked through a lot of offense, and it was an emphasis to come out here and execute, run our plays, and get higher quality looks, and we did that, and I think it showed in the way we shot the ball. So we got to continue that.
Great spacing and great flow, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage. Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're gonna be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that gonna feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually, getting a logo, because I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are gonna be coming at me, so I'm gonna step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's gonna be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's gonna be difficult because of my hair. I'm gonna be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that. Just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were gonna select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see though. But maybe on this one we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay,
so,
better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good,
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my Team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Gostowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because A, now I get to play as myself in the game and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're gonna see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene, and it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little like, it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes, but so far so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says be legendary. And I think he's a legend, just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover, love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Cunio, and we are talking NBA 2K.
A magnificent sunset in Milwaukee. What a beautiful Midwest city. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, VA. Guys, Giannis.
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. O'Shea Brissett out there with TJ Warren. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Turner in at the center spot. And for the Bucks, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Grayson Allen is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Clark, there's always a lot of player movement in the league in the offseason. How long do you think it takes a team with a reshaped roster to come together?
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's what you say. Come on now.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And the Pacers with possession here. Knocked loose. Who was stolen by Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. From the inbound. And Halliburton lays it in.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Puts it up. Lillard with the bucket.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Got a piece of it. Only one man back on D. From deep. Offensive rebound. Bucks. And Allen gets it to go.
The offense, 3 of 4, solid start for this game.
Indiana on offense. 4-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Warren against Lillard. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Warren. Here's Brissett. Antetokounmpo covering. 5 to shoot. Now here's Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Brogdon with a bucket.
Boy, Brogdon's such an efficient shooter. Not any wasted motion at all. He can create a good look in just about any situation. You know, Malcolm Brogdon is a guy who can get it done offensively. His shooting percentage really speaks for itself. And he knows how to find shots in a hurry.
And the shot goes.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And that'll be Indiana's ball. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Back to Halliburton. Jacks up a 3, and Brogdon is good for 3. Brogdon's got 5.
When you think about Brogdon and his three-point shooting, it really is a factor and a function of him being so good in the mid-range.
Now Halliburton. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, was stolen by Lillard. From downtown. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The Pacers in 5th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Fires the 3, and the Bucks hit again.
Someone get on him. Yeah, son.
look to keep it rolling. Sixers, Celtics on 2K Sports.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. I'm legendary.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now, a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. Then, on Monday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. It doesn't matter if they're the two best teams in the league or the two worst. Chris, when these guys get together, they're rivals, we know, it's always fun.
Kevin. When it's a conference rivalry, it's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Porzingis is out there with Horford, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Porzingis with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, what I'll say is, Tatum gives you options in the open court because he can score from anywhere.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And he recovers it.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Here's Horford. And again, it's Boston converted.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, limp. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Well, it's just a reminder that nothing comes easy in the NBA. I don't care who you're facing. You're not going to win if you're not at your best.
Now, here's Maxey. Last game he had 13. It's tipped and taken away by Brown. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Harden with it. 29 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from them here early if they let that run go on much longer. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Poked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Boston now. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. And good that time.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The 76ers trailed by 19. Harden draws the double, taken away by Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Now, here's Oubre. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. They need this. And Harden lays it in.
Harden, quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Passes it to Oubre. The pass to Maxey. They get a hand on it. Over Porzingis. And that one's good. Maxey.
That's a smooth move. The turnaround jumper, I mean, is one you've got to appreciate.
And here's Tatum for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Pass to Embiid. Porzingis with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And another basket for Boston.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden the pass to Maxey. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing, and that one drops.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Brown. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum in the charge. And he converts the layup. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
You love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, or putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. Fast break. Here we go. Puts up a 3. The buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this so often. League-wide. Ending the period with a three-point attempt.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Celtics out in front, opening up a huge gap. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, Drew Holiday is a cagey veteran. He knows a lot with his finger on the pulse of his team.
I really think that it's a lot of hard work. Obviously, our team is dedicated, and that's one thing that I don't think you could take away from many of us. But one thing that I've seen is everybody buying into the system. I think Coach has an awesome plan. You know, you just have to trust him, and I think that's what all of us are really starting to do.
Interesting, Greg. Hard work and buy-in, certainly important components to winning.
And Holiday, a winning player throughout his career. He's always moved the needle in that direction.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
We've got Williams. Also Tatum out there. Williams is out there with White. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And stolen by Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And stolen by Tatum. Knocked away.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now, here's Milton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man, Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent.
Driving inside, and he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Korkmaz kicks to Niang to the paint, trying to end the drought, and it's Thibault in the corner. Here's Niang. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the 3-ball is good.
Nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
And here is Milton after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Milton. Pass to Niang. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Tatum. 2 on the clock. Another shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Milton's got his first 2 points. Boston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. The 3 from Tatum, and again for 3. Buries his 10th the game.
Unbelievable.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball. He swipes the ball away again.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Now, here's Thibault. He's been patient so far, and another steal for him.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. From past the arc, and another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Wilton the pass to Thibault. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Poked away. Clock at 6. And stolen by Tatum. The three. Good. Another from 3.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Tipped away, nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Passes it to Niang. And here now is Thibault. And the pass to Milton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that mistake.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
A lot of points off their turnovers this quarter. Way too many.
Brownie's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Philadelphia, Maxey comes in for Korkmaz. And it's James Harden in for Shake Milton. Connects again from distance.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that made for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
I like it when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And
thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 3 block shots, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what's your take on Boston?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with... Harden, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Poke loose and stolen by Tatum. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And good! He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. That's tipped and stolen by Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Harden. Knocks it loose and stolen by Tatum. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Embiid dishes to Harden. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. Embiid with the steal. Takes it off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And another one!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Philadelphia ball.
Harris kicks to Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball.
Again, what an avalanche.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Tipped away. Harris out. Inside, will it go? And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Oubre passes to Harden. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Embiid's got 10 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The 3 from Tatum. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Oubre, good.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Jason Tatum again.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
So it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Drew Holiday. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. To the inside. Oubre, good. Oubre has got his second bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
A nice shot by Tatum.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Harden kicks to Harris. Thibault on the wing. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. Thibault.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The three from Tatum. And got it! Another basket.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. Timeout call, the 76ers. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business. And good! There's another.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. We've got Derek White. Horford is out there with Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Tatum. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Brown in for White. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap is checked in for Kelly Oubre. Reed comes in for Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. 76ers moving the ball around. Poked away and stolen by Tatum. A pull-up. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Knocked away. Millsap dishes to Green. Millsap passes to Niang. Millsap kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, you're playing from behind. That's the last thing you make matters worse.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Poked loose. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They got
yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Korkmaz, he's jacked in for the 76ers. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Tatum looking around. And again, Boston with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Shoots. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Tatum over to help. On the wing, Green. Here's Korkmaz. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is.
And again!
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Morgan's checked in, and it's Neesmith in. Good, that's another bucket.
Kevin, I disbelieve he set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Greg, an incredible game he's having. One to remember for sure.
Oh, he's using every trick he has to get looks at the basket, and they're all still falling for him. What a historic performance.
One.
Out of bounds. Celtic ball.
Takes the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Korkmaz passes to Reed. It's tipped and stolen by Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
From deep three-point range, another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. And here is Milton. Here's Millsap. Drops in the layup for two.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Count it.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And another steal for him.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single game high. GA for steal.
And the stop and play, guys, giving the home crowd a chance to just cheer on his incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it out tonight. Thank you, David. Great. Interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Girl, you know what? I've been on bad luck. She been giving me bad luck, so I get it and go. She wanna back up, keep getting that cash up and get back on the road. Whipping the Benz truck, me and Shawty been clicked up, but they say she up. Talking my business, now she popping up. She be taking a. I had a roommate who made me think I'm a. Clothesline my mind, thinking that he own it. He be on soft, come on grilling to think that it's off rip. Now I'm in the mosh pit with the and we all going to get it, going to get it. You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. You look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep, got my nullos. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And our bag bustin' bands every time we link up.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage. Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, I'm going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually getting.
Confident and ready for action. The Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd. And a chance to see just about ready.
Hey, Brian, the Chicago Bulls.
All right, thanks, Allie. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Kispert. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Poole in at the point. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3.
Yeah, whole world wanna be us. Then my main, she my day one on my way. Let you get celebrate, cause we the baddest in the club. That's my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in hot. Best fan, you the best.